Hello, my name is Harlan Sanders. You may know me best as Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is the story of my life. I was born right here in beautiful Henryville, Indiana, on September 9th, 1890, to my parents, Wilbur and Margaret Sanders. I had a fairly standard childhood. My father died when I was quite young, and I dropped out of school at the age of 12. Not long after my father died, my mother remarried, and I left home to escape the abuse of my stepfather. During this time, I lived with my uncle and held a variety of jobs. I was a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, an army private in Cuba, a blacksmith helper, a rail yard fireman, an insurance salesman, tire salesman, and a service station operator for Standard Oil. Here we are at Sanders Court and Cafe in Corbin, Kentucky. This gas station is where I opened my first restaurant in the 1930s during the Great Depression. While working here, I was the station operator, the cook, and the cashier. It was also here that I discovered the original recipe of 11 herbs and spices. In 1949, I married Claudia Price. Just 3 years later, in 1952, the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise was opened in Salt Lake City, Utah. In 1957, our chicken was first sold in buckets. Only 20 years after opening our first franchise, I was one of the most recognizable celebrities in the world. In fact, in 1979, Kentucky Fried Chicken sold over 2 billion pieces of chicken. On December 16, 1980, I passed away after a battle with leukemia. But even today, my legacy lives on. Kentucky Fried Chicken remains one of the most recognizable and profitable restaurants in the world.